Hi, my friends. This week in science, we've been talking about weather, and we've been talking about the different kinds of weather, and we've been marking it on our weather journal in the morning, whether it's a sunny day, a cloudy day, a windy day, or whatever weather we may be seeing that day. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to read a story about the fun that it can be when it might be cloudy outside. And our story this week is called Little Cloud. Okay, and what I'd like you to do, and the author's name is Eric Carle. Take a look at the cloud on the cover. I love it. If you look closely, what does the cloud have? It has a smiley face. Exactly. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to be listening to the story, see all the different shapes that the clouds can make, and then we're also going to make a fun cloud craft when we're all finished. All right, so let's enjoy the story. Little Cloud by Eric Carle. The clouds drifted slowly across the sky. Little Cloud trailed behind. There he is down there. The clouds pushed upward and away. Little Cloud pushed downward and touched the top of the trees and the houses. So here's Little Cloud down here, and here are all the big clouds up there. Okay. The clouds moved out of sight. Little Cloud changed into a giant cloud. Okay, so now Little Cloud, you see him still, you see his face, right? He turned into a huge, giant cloud. Little Cloud changed into a sheep. Sheep and clouds sometimes look alike. Little Cloud changed into an airplane. Little Cloud often saw airplanes flying through the clouds. Little Cloud turned into a shark. Little Cloud once saw a shark through the waves of the ocean. And there's the cloud, or into the shape of a shark. Little Cloud changed into two trees. Little Cloud liked the way trees never moved and stayed in one place. Little Cloud changed into a rabbit. Little Cloud loved to watch rabbits dash across the meadows. Little Cloud could change into a hat because Little Cloud changed into a clown and needed a hat. The other clouds drifted back. They huddled close together. Little Cloud, they called, come back. Little Cloud drifted back towards the clouds. Then all the clouds changed into one big cloud, and it rained. The end. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to make a cloud. What I want you to do is I want you to think back to some of the pictures in the story, and I'm going to show them again, all the different ways, the different clouds that we could have. So Little Cloud changed into, let's see here. The first thing Little Cloud changed into was a sheep, right? Okay, so he turned into a sheep, or he turned into an airplane. He turned into a shark, right? He turned into two different kinds of trees. He turned into a bunny. And he turned into a hat. And then the big cloud. The one I'm going to work on right now is I'm going to work on the bunny. And I'm going to show you how we're going to make a cloud that actually looks like a cloud that we can hold in our hands, okay? So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you, hold on one second. Okay, what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to get 2 pieces of paper, okay? So you're going to take 2 pieces of white paper, just like this, 2 pieces. Now what I want you to do is I want you to take some tape, and I want you to tape them together. So put a piece of tape and fold it over so that you're sticking the 2 pieces of paper together, okay? All right, now, one of the shapes that little cloud turned into was a bunny, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep my book here so I can see it, but I'm gonna draw for you, and if you would like to make the bunny shape too, you can, or you can make your own. What I'm gonna show you is on my paper, I'm going to draw my bunny. I'm going to draw it with my pencil first. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the face of my bunny. Okay, so I'm going to draw a circle. Okay, and then I'm going to put an ear, and I'm going to put another ear. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is let's draw a body. Okay, we'll draw a body of our bunny. Okay, and then I'm going to draw 2 legs, or the paws, and I'm going to draw 2 out like this and 2 out like that. Okay, so see if you can get that. Okay. And then I'm going to put the tail on the bunny, okay? All right, now what I'm going to do, now watch what I do, okay? I'm going to erase, let's erase with our pencil the lines right there, okay? Okay, and then I'm also going to go over here and I'm going to erase my line there, and then I'm going to erase the line in there and on the ears. Okay, so I erased the line from my feet, my paws, my tail, in here, and the ears. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a black marker and I'm going to trace my lines. This is so when I go to cut it, I can see my lines. Okay? Okay. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper off. But do you see how my 2 pages are stuck together? Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to very carefully cut this out. But because my pages are stuck together, I'm going to end up with 2 bunnies, and that's really important. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to very carefully cut around my bunny. Okay, and I'm being very careful to cut out the outline of my bunny. Okay. All right, so then I'm going to cut carefully out my bunny. All right, so when I'm done, okay, when I'm done cutting, I have 2 bunnies, okay? Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of tape and let's tape the head Let's take the head and put a piece of tape up there. Let's take tape and put it above the body right there. Okay, and then let's take a piece and put it along the bunny's tail. Okay, now our bunny, okay, is stuck back together again. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to take some tissues or some napkins, whichever mommy says is okay, and I want you to open up your bunny's belly, and you're going to put maybe 1 or 2 tissues inside the bunny's belly and the bunny's head. Okay, so let's do the head first. Okay, so open it up and stick a little bit inside there and scrunch it up. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to hold it closed and you're going to take a piece of tape, okay, and you're going to seal that back up. Okay, and you're going to put one on the bottom, okay, and then you can put another one right there, okay, and then feel it. See how it's squishy? Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing, and now you're going to take it and let's open up the bunny's belly, okay, and you're going to put one in the bunny's belly just like that, okay. All right, and then between the paws, you can put a piece of tape, and then that's going to keep the stuffing inside the belly, okay? And then what you can do is go ahead and tape the legs back together, the paws. Okay. And tape that back together. Okay. And then you've made your very own fluffy cloud, just like Little Cloud. And mine was in the shape of a bunny, okay? Or a rabbit. Now, you can choose and trace and do just like I did. You could choose one of the other pictures from the story. You could do a sheep if you wanted. You could do the airplane if you wanted. You could do the shark. You could do one of the 2 trees. You could do the rabbit like I just did. Or you could do the hat. Okay? Now the clown is there too. That's a little tricky. That could be a little bit harder. But you could certainly do the hat. And what I would like you to do is I would like you to make your very own little cloud. And then on Flipgrid, share with us which was your favorite cloud from the story and why. And then you'll get a chance to show us your fluffy cloud. Okay? All right, my friends, have a great afternoon.